Hello everyone, my name is Relax and Panic and this is another reaction to the Vinland Saga. It is episode 8 and as always, if you want to see the reaction with inlaid videos, just go down to my description. There's a link. Just replace the parts where a dot is written with a real dot and you can see the reaction with inlaid videos. So much being said. Here we go with the reaction in 3, 2, 1, now. Cheap, cheap. Oh, where is that? Oh, ships coming in. Gorm. So Askeladd has 3 ships now. I think he had like 2 in the beginning, right? I'm not completely sure. Oh, they have their very own village. Hmm. Okay, they went home for winter. Maybe I was wrong and they did only go out through the summer, but I thought so. Who knows? Waiting for that fight. Yeah, they have kids too. Or Lord Gorm's village. Oh yeah. Yep, it's the same as in their village before. Yeah, he's more grown up than you are. That's what war makes. Oh. Oh, girls. The one on the left, what the heck is that? Everyone loves Askeladd. Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, yeah, I brought you some necklaces. Ah, Uncle Gorm. He takes money for it. He looks nice. He loves counting money. Yes, he does. Money makes me happy. She's going to be important, I guess. Nah, wait until she sees Thorfinn. Time for the first love. Redderland. Yeah, he uses Thorfinn. And he just takes a crossbow. Money. And strength. Hey, but he gets better. It's only a matter. Somewhere in the future he will win. Unless Askeladd stops him. Yes, he got. Mm-hmm. Double block. Nice. That's a lot of strength in that hit. Holy shit. Yeah. But he wasn't close, so... Eh. Oh. Yeah, he saw that as well. Oh, he had to dodge, I can see that. Whoa, he tries to enrage him. Yeah, make him angry. So he... Real? Mm-hmm. Yep. True. And it worked. Yep. And Bjorn is like, yep, exactly. And now he did not dodge. Yep, you lost that one. One more year working for him, I guess. Nice. I guess you realized how he won, right? That was clever, simply. It's not just the weapon skills it is about. Yeah, sure he is. Oh, he's taking the ship. Ah, okay. Yeah. He wants to have a real revenge, face to face. Living is living. Something stupid. Oh, nice. That's a deep sentence. I mean, wow, Askeladd. Holy shit. Bjorn? Oh, thinking about father. And he would say that. But yourself, you could say. The female hand, yep. Okay. Oh, he looks so angry. And she's cold. Yeah, dude, give her your coat. You're not running away, man. You're not. There we go. True. Come on. That's interesting. So she gives him her dream. And it will become his? I don't know, man. That's a lot of ships. Oh, look who it is. Big sis to the rescue. Looks like her, right? I guess it's Ilva. Ah, it's yelling. But that looked a bit like... Ah, maybe it's someone else. Hello, King. Ah, okay. Ah, it's the sun. I can see that. Yeah, the problem with being the leader of a nation of warriors, right? In Sweden. I mean, wow, they came to London. Growing eggs! Holy shit! What the heck? That's a bit much. Oh, he's on the London side, right? Who did they encounter there? What the heck? They looked like a Viking a bit, didn't it? Okay. Let's see. So, I think we met some major players now. I mean, we met King Sweyn, which is possibly Sven, the Norse version of Sven, I guess. We heard about Prince Harald and that Prince Ragnar, Prince Canute has to shine in battle to be able to keep up with his brother Harald. From history, we already know that Prince Harald will be the one who, if it's not a different Harald, but I get it's Harald Bluetooth, so Harald Blauzahn. So if it is that one, then Canute can do whatever he wants. Harald will be the winner. We already know that. Whatever. But we met important people now, at least in the series. Ragnar seems to be some kind of a, I don't know, steward or something like that, who wants to watch out for Canute. We met Gorm, who's the uncle of Escalade. Escalade. I always wanted to say Escalade. I don't know why. And we met. Oh, did I write her down? Let me see. I wrote her name. Hordaland. She is important, no question there. I kind of hope for Thorfinn that there is something happening between those two, but we don't know yet. But at least she's the one that brings in his past again, with some interesting sentences. So saying, "I feel like you're the same as me. You're a slave as well." I mean, this episode was very much about slavery, especially from her and from Askeladd, who made some really, really cool statements. I really like that. So him saying everyone is a slave to something. That is such a major sentence there. So his uncle is a slave to money. He said that. The girl is a slave because she's enslaved. Okay. Thorfinn is a slave to his revenge and in some regards to honor as well. Askeladd put that very nicely when he said about Hordaland that you just don't know how to use her properly. If you know how to do that, then you can have you can make use of everyone. And he looked at Thorfinn while saying that. So he uses him since years, since a decade more neither, I think. I mean, he's an awesome scout. He's a really good fighter. He brings in, you know, he really, really shines. And he did not get paid at all. So, Askeladd knows how to use this for his own benefits, and he's aware that more neither everyone is usable like that. You just have to find out the pressure points. You just have to find out how to use someone. That's a major thing. So yes, Askeladd is a very, very clever person. I can see that. And I kind of like him, although I despise him at the same time. He's a mean character, no question there. He has his very own goals and does not really care very much about others. He did, on some parts, help Thorfinn in the past. So this idea of feeling like he owes a debt to Thor's, I think it is a mix of things there. And if you remember the fight against Thor in the past, he really wanted to join him. There was this moment that he realized Thor is a man of great honor and courage. And I think for Askeladd it was a moment of, this would be one person I would be willing to follow. But yeah, it passed, so what? Now they are staying in the village of Gorm, who loves money above everything else. And it seems like the whole village does that, because even all the girls and women there are like, oh, money, he's so wealthy. Whatever. We had the duel finally, and the duel was awesome. I mean, it was a really good one, a long one, especially. So we had these moments of close combat. I talked about in the last episode's discussion. With daggers, you are clearly at an advantage in close fights. And we had two moments where Thorfinn was in close range and had options. I don't know if it was necessary for him to jump back, but he is an experienced dagger fighter, so I go with the idea that he knows what he's doing. So one could argue that once he was that close, he just would have to chop all the time until the defense is done. But I think he did, as it was the best thing, by jumping away from the attack that Askeladd was doing barehanded, because he had no weapon at this time. But you could see this moment where his one arm was out with the dagger, and Askeladd's hand came in, and he realized it, Thorfinn, and jumped away. So yes, he would have grabbed him, and as he did in the end, pushed him to the ground. So Thorfinn knew that, jumped away. I think if there would have been an option to instead stab him or cut the hand or anything like that, but then, as Askeladd said, you're not experienced enough yet. Again, right? He needs to learn, and he will learn from that one as well. So he saw the counterattack coming in, jumped away, and then, being aware of that, Askeladd just made him angry. Made him go into rage by, shaming on his father, kind of, right? Not directly but by I already forgot who he was, which we all know is not true. He's clearly remembering Thor. Of course, that's a person you cannot forget so easily. But he made Thorfinn go into rage, and then he attacked in hot blood, did not think anymore, and the same counterattack that was done before catched him. So his whole, that's this moment when you're enraged that like your vision tunnels and you do not realize enough anymore. Blood is rushing into your head. You cannot really hear properly. All this stuff, I guess that's what was happening. They did not show it. It would have been an option to show it from the view of Thorfinn, how he changes his view and how his hearing is impaired and how his senses are dulled. by going into rage. Yeah, he was masterly played, no question there, and thus was the win done for Askeladd. Apart from that, I think Thorfinn would have had the win there. He did get in twice in close range. He did push the weapon away from Askeladd one time. So I think if he would have kept his temper, he would have won that fight. And I think Askeladd is aware of that as well. So what he's doing is he gives in to the duel and wins it, and is about, okay, I will use him some more time. The interesting question is, when will be the moment where he realizes, okay, I'm winning this duel now, but it was very close, and I will not win the next one. What will he do then? Because if he's clever, he will kill Thorfinn. It is for the death, right? So he would be allowed to do that. Otherwise, he knows that there's an enemy who in the next duel will beat him, and he will kill him. Thorfinn is very, very likely to kill him. It's very unlikely that he will spare him, as Askeladd did 3 times now, I think. So, yeah. There were interesting moments when you see the realization in Askeladd's face. That was very well done. I like that. So everyone is held by something. Everyone is slave to something. Thorfinn is held by his past. Not much of a surprise. We have not seen anything of Thorfinn's family since many episodes. That's why I thought the blonde version might be Ylva, but no, it's Canute. We've seen him once in the intro, I realized. There is the prince to be seen with his helmet and everything. I'm pretty sure that the group around Askeladd will join the war as well. Waiting for that. And then we will have more and interesting encounters. However, Orderland. So, might be the first love interest? I guess so. It feels like, you know, like the series introduces her a bit like that. She gets kind of pushed into Thorfinn, you could say, by bringing him the food, nearly getting killed by him. We had this short moment of Thorfinn remembering his father before, so that's fitting as well. So the past is already brought back. And she talks about wanting to go over the sea, or hoping that behind the seas, behind the ocean, there's something where there is no war, no slavery. Which, from today's view, damn it, no. I mean, it was, but not really. I mean, the slaveries and the wars went there, but that doesn't, talking about, you know, the slave, the trade triangle that, what was it? Holland did? I think it was them selling cheap stuff to Africa, like glass pearls and whatever, right? Then getting slaves, selling them to America, and in America getting furs and gold, silver, whatever they potatoes and cotton and whatever they plantated there, if that is a correct word. And brought that back to Europe. So this triangle, this trade triangle, was incredibly efficient. And that brought slavery there as well. But that does not mean that Vinland and the rest of America did not have slavery before. The indigenous people there had that as well, already by themselves. However, she dreams of that, and fittingly, Thorfinn is someone who can tell her about that there is this land. So it's possibly her dream now. He inspired in her, and I think that might be a point where she binds to him over. Because he is someone who gives her that hope, who can maybe bring her there somehow. Interesting will be if he takes that over. I see 2 options. Either they get a couple and they stay together and then they travel together, or which might be as well is that she dies somewhere in the future and it's once again a negative impact on him, but one that maybe shakes him up, wakes him up, and makes sure that he runs away from Askeladd, which he could have done all the time, just saying, right? He's not shackled apart from his guilt and his honor and his rage against Askeladd. And Orderland said that he told to her, if I would be in your position, being a slave girl, right? I would run away, and everyone who wants to stop me, I would kill. And I think you saw it I said, man, you are in her position. You are a slave. You are shackled. You just don't realize it. And you could run away all the time, but you don't want to. And that's very interesting that there are those similarities, as Askeladd pointed out. As I say, he's a clever man. So much being said, that's it for this time. I hope you liked it. I did for sure, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. Visit my Patreon for the next episode, and I will see you over there. My name is Relax and Panic. Goodbye, and out.